Hey y'all, Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic here. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our summer of crafting. I'm so excited today to do a popsicle banner for you guys. We have been acclimating into summer over the last couple of weeks with a little bit of vacay. We had a holiday in the midst of that. And so our little boy is back home today. And we are just getting into our summertime groove, and with that comes summer crafts. I've been doing some 4th of July for you guys, some patriotic themed crafts, but this one's kind of summer and patriotic. It could go either way. You could choose to change it up however you want to. And you guys know, if you've been here for more than a minute, you know I love practical stuff. So anytime I could do an interchangeable whatever that you can change for the seasons, I am all in on it, right? Because home decor does not have to be crazy expensive, right? So this is going to be a fun one. You can change it up. You can let the kids help you with this one. Super easy, super fun. So let's just get into it. I've already done one of our little popsicles ahead of time to show you guys. This is what we're doing. Isn't this the cutest little patriotic popsicle you've ever seen? So I'm going to show you how I did this, and then I'm going to show you how it comes together on a banner. Now, most of my banners that I make for you guys go on my mantle, but this one is going to go on my front porch. I have a little kind of vignette set up. I have a bench, and behind that I have a bed frame, old metal bed frame, with the hopes that my husband will help me turn that bed frame into a bench, but we haven't made it there yet. We're getting there, but not yet. So right now it's just kind of propped up on the front porch, and it looks cute like it is in that little area. That's where I stage a lot of our signs to show you guys on the internet. But it also, I decorate it for the seasons. So right now there's some 4th of July stuff on it. It's really cute. And I'll show a finished picture when we get all this done and I get it hung up. But I'm gonna show you how to get started. We started off, because it was gonna be hanging and I'm using fabric, I wanted something that was gonna be a little stiff, to just kind of give it a good sturdy backing. And so I picked up this, it's stiff felt. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Now this is a bigger sheet. This sheet, I've actually cut some off of it. It was 12 inches wide and by 18 inches, okay? You can get the smaller sheets, but this, and you can also get some felt that has the sticky already on the back. It's a little more expensive. This big sheet, 18 by 9 inches, was only 99 cents, and so it was just what I needed. So what I did was I wanted our popsicles to be 3 inches wide by about 3.5 inches tall, okay? So I just measured that off. I had a white chalk marker or pencil, and I just measured 3 inches down and went all the way across, and I cut that. And then let me see, I'm gonna have to cut it to show you how I did it. So we just go ahead and cut this out, and it doesn't have to be super duper perfect. Don't worry about it if, you know, no stress. Y'all know me by now. So then what I did was I took my handy dandy ruler and I just measured 3 inches across. My little marker. This is a little nifty thing. This is the old Creative Memories, but you can get them anywhere. It's just like a pencil, but one end's white, one end's black. So I just took the white side. I need to sharpen it actually. And I kind of marked it. You can use a pencil probably for this, would show up. I just wanted to make sure it showed up. And you mark it on down. And then you're just going to cut off that first little, it's square. And then what I did, once I got my 3-inch wide by 3.5-inch tall square, I just took my scissors, and I want that popsicle shape. So all I did was I just rounded, I snipped off the corners, kind of rounding as I went, like so, okay? And you do that on both sides. Again, it doesn't have to be crazy perfect. Not all popsicles are created equal. So as long as you're getting that popsicle shape in the end, okay? And then I took my little template. Once you cut one, you've got a template, and you just put it on your strip and find your pencil again. And I just marked. Again, this needs sharpening. I probably should have did that before I got you on. But you take your pencil or whatever you're using, and you just trace it, and you go down until you get multiples. Okay, and then you just cut them out. Super easy. So that's going to be the base of our little popsicle. And then what I did from there was I have this big, you know, when you craft, you collect. And so I have a bunch of just random pieces of red, white, and blue material. I even have an old pair of jeans. If you guys have been here from the beginning, you know this was several years ago that I took this old pair of jeans that my husband was trying to donate, and I said, I'm stealing that pair for my craft area. And I have been using this pair of jeans, this denim, in tons of different crafts over the years. So don't think about those clothes that you might be tossing out. Maybe they're not good enough to donate, but they're too damaged to keep. You can craft with them. Waste not, want not. So I have all this material, and all I did was I cut strips, just a bunch of different strips. The length doesn't matter. Each strip was about 1 inch to 1.5 inches tall, okay? So then once I got, look, I have a big stack of strips. I got out my good old Mod Podge, right? I'm at the bottom of this barrel. So I got a paintbrush in here, and I'm just dipping in there with that. And so let's see if I can find a piece of the denim. So I'm gonna take my first little strip. I've got my stiff felt laying down. I'm gonna flip over my material to where it's facing down onto my work table. And I'm just gonna layer a bunch of Mod Podge. If you think you got too much, keep going, okay? Because the fabric is gonna soak it up a little bit, and then so is the felt. So you might have to reapply over the top and around the edges as needed, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of smooth that out onto my felt. Now I'm gonna get some of the white. Same thing, we're just gonna keep going. I did mine blue, like red, white, and blue, starting from the top. You can do yours the opposite direction or however you wanna do it. But what makes this fun is maybe you don't want patriotic popsicles, or maybe you want more popsicles after the 4th of July. You could take these down. You can use a different color for felts, of the stiff felt, and you can get some bright summer cheery fabrics, and you can make just a summer, you know, colors, rainbow colors, whatever you want to do, brighten it up for summertime. This will be cute by the pool. Like I said, I'm hanging mine on a metal bed frame, and I'll show you what I did to make that happen here in a minute. But this will be cute on maybe the fence by the pool or your back porch, you know, with the popsicles. Super cute. So I've got my white down, and now we're gonna come back with, let's do some red gingham. And And I'm just layering. The top little piece is probably a little taller than the rest. You can eyeball it, and I'm just gonna glue that one right there. Smooth it out with your fingers. Really good. Okay, now it would be ideal to put this to the side, even with the pieces hanging off, and let it dry for a little bit before you trim it, just in case. But for time's sake, I'm just going to show you. Once it dries, you know, fairly well, just kind of hold it like so. You're going to flip it over, and you're just going to trim. Oh, that's the wrong. You need fabric scissors for this part. You're going to trim around the edge of your popsicle, just cutting off that excess material. Super easy. Come around the top. Keep going. So fun. Oops. And there you have it. Okay, how cute is that? Super easy, and you just keep going. Let's see how many I have. Let me show you how to get it onto the popsicle stick. I've got good old fashioned, these are jumbo popsicle sticks. Now, you can totally recycle your popsicle sticks. This would be a good craft for the kids. Hey, don't throw those popsicle sticks away. Let's save them, clean them up, and you know, let them see how to recycle something. Or you could totally get you a bag of popsicle sticks that haven't been used, and you can get them at the craft store super cheap, big giant bag, and these are great for a ton of things in the craft world. So now I got my hot glue gun fired up and ready over here. So I'm just gonna flip over my little popsicle, and I'm just gonna put a double line. I'm doing a double line because this is gonna be outside, right down the middle, like so. I'm gonna take that stick and I'm gonna put one end all the way to the tippy top, and that's it. It's already glued, and there you have it, a cute little patriotic popsicle. Now you could come back and put buttons or whatever on it, but I'm just gonna leave them like this because I think they're cute. I've got a couple more up here already made, so I'm gonna go ahead and just glue on, and then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna hang them. Super easy, and like I said, you could change this out for just a summer popsicle happening, but I just thought since we're in patriotic season that this would be cute. I even love the little roughies along it, okay? So we got that happening. Let me see. And then this one, I'm gonna do, I think my banner's gonna hold 8 or 10. I haven't decided yet, but we've got 5 so far that I've made with these here. My hot glue gun does not want to go back where it belongs. All right, get off of there. But other than the hot glue, the kids could totally, you know, and maybe some of the scissors, they could totally help you do this. Just a little supervision. All right, there's that one. How cute. So now what I did, let me move this to the side. We'll move that over. Is I measured my frame outside. It was 4 foot wide, okay? My hair is doing crazy things today. It's summer though, who cares? I'm surprised I don't have a hat on yet. So it was 4 foot wide. So I just took my tape measure, measured out my twine at 4 foot. Now, because it is a metal frame and it's pretty, the pipe, I guess, the ends of it are pretty thick. So rather than know how much and tie it off in a knot, I just wanted it to be easy. So I had some magnets. You can buy them at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or anywhere. It's just little round magnets. They're about the size of a nickel. And I got those. I tied each end of, this is the magnet, this is what it looks like. I tied each end of my twine. I left a little extra, but I tied it in a double knot and just hot glued that puppy on there. And so what we're gonna do when we hang this is we're just gonna stick it with magnets, boop, on each end. The popsicles are not crazy heavy that it's gonna pull them. These will hold. So that's how we're gonna get it up there, and we're gonna hang them with clothespins, these cute little mini white clothespins. Okay, you can get these at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, anywhere craft supplies are sold. You can buy them. I have white, but you can get them sometimes in the natural, you know, they look natural like so, or you can get them in a darker color, or if you don't like the color that they come in, just paint them or stain them, super easy. Okay, so now we are going to take our little popsicle and we're just gonna simply clip it onto the onto our twine, and that's it. Oh, I probably need to switch this out because I've got gingham. I don't want to have gingham next to each other, sorry. So I'm just clipping these on. These aren't going to be evenly spaced. I'm just clipping them on to show you. And I'm going to try to eyeball it. But anyway, the clips is what made, I was going to just hot glue them on there, like tie a knot and then hot glue, and then I thought, no, let's do something interchangeable that you can keep your base string and just hang different stuff on it on your porch. Maybe you do the summertime popsicles after 4th of July, or I don't know, maybe you hang little mini pumpkins, clip mini pumpkins onto it for the fall, or maybe you clip on some you know, leaves for Thanksgiving or poinsettias for Christmas. You can totally just go crazy with the little clips, and it doesn't have to be clothespins. A lot of times, especially at Dollar Tree, if you look, some of those little accents like the leaves and the flowers and the pumpkins, some of them come with the little alligator looking clips on the back of them already, and so you could just clip that right on here. So I'm gonna turn this around, and this is what it looks like. Oh, my camera's backwards. So there you go, look how cute this is. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you the full finished picture once I get it hung up. I'm gonna make a few more of these to add on here, but how fun is this? Just as a little something extra on my front porch with the other patriotic decorations. So super easy, super inexpensive. Like I said, I had most of the fabric on hand already, but you could totally get fabric. Remember, fabric goes on sale every other week at Hobby Lobby, and you don't have to buy a whole yard. You can just buy a quarter of a yard and in several different colors. So do that, or if you don't want to get the felt and the fabric, you could totally do this with cardstock in place of the felt and some scrap paper, scrapbook paper patterned for where I did the fabric. You could get scrapbook paper. The 12 by 12 sheets are like 65 to 75 cents at Hobby Lobby. You can also find that stuff at Walmart. Or if you look on the end of the scrapbook paper section at Hobby Lobby, there's usually a section of pretty pattern papers for all the seasons. They're 8.5 by 11, which would serve for this project, and those are usually only 50 cents each. So it just depends on what you have or what you want to do, how much you want to spend. But even if you went the route with the fabric like I did, it's still, this whole project was probably under $8. I don't even, maybe under $5. The only thing I really had to buy was this 99-cent piece of felt. I had everything else. So, and it doesn't have to be new fabric. You can use, like I did, an old pair of jeans, an old shirt, but just get creative, use your imagination, and come up with something fun. Like I said, this will be a good one for the kids to help you with this summer. So, yeah, if you like this, if it inspires you to do something crafty, do me a favor. Share it across the webs with your friends. Give us a follow on YouTube. You can find all of our videos there, as well as Facebook, and all the places. So we love you guys. Happy crafting. Mwah.